What good folks, it's Dark319 aka Papa Bustatine, and yes, your eyes do not deceive you, it's What If Deku Was Godzilla Reincarnation Part 7. So like, comment, subscribe and share. But besides all that, enjoy the video. It's been 2 weeks after Deku put the beat down on All for One, and during those weeks Deku has been locked up in a cell just sitting because apparently saving the number one hero and defeating the strongest villain out there won't save you from the law. But a few words from All Might and some pretty good lawyers that might be a part of the Godzilla cult. Deku got off with nothing but a slap on the wrist alongside a hug from his parents and praise from the many new fans he has gained from his battle. But as for now, Deku would be at home since UA is still dealing with the press. Hell, a certain bunny hero has been bugging Principal Nezu for the whereabouts of the young hero Godzilla. None of this has been sitting well with everyone, as Bakugo and Todoroki and most of the male 1B students really hates this game Deku has been getting. Bakugo feels that Deku is gonna steal his dream of becoming the number one hero. Todoroki is still salty about Deku being able to prove to the world that he might be stronger than All Might, something Todoroki wanted to do. But those are not the things Deku is worried about, as his father would enter Deku's room. "Ah, father, how are you? Where's mom?" "She's out shopping. You've been away from home for so long, she wanted to make your coming home meal special. Okay," Deku would say as he stares at the ceiling. "Okay son, I know that face, what's on your mind?" "Well dad, it's about my quirk, right? First off, my teacher Mr. Izawa can't turn off my powers. Second of all, I can't believe I never questioned this, but I don't have your quirk or mom's. And what quirk makes you obsessed with radiation? And not only did I blow myself up at one point alongside a quarter of the school training yard, and somehow instead of waking up in a hospital bed I was in the bottom of the ocean, which is also something I'm obsessed with." And before Deku could go any further, Deku's father would raise his hand, hushing his son. "I guess it's time for me to explain what you are, my son. Follow me." Deku would follow his father as he would take out a box full of flies under his bed. "Listen son, I'm a leader of a family that has been around for 1,000 years, a family that has worshipped you, my son." "What the hell are you talking about?" "Listen, long before the day of quirks there were titans that lived among humans, but in reality they ruled the world. With each step they destroy arcs of land. With a flap of their wings, the winds they create would topple forests. They never cared who they crushed under their feet, especially humans. But there was one titan that kept the other in line. The titan that my people worship, Godzilla." "Godzilla, like the my hero name you gave me. My hero name is from some made-up god." "No son, what I speak is the truth. You of all people should realize that you are that titan, or in better terms a kaiju, the king of all kaijus, Godzilla." This is a lot to take in for young Deku as he looks towards his father. "So I'm not human, dad?" "You are Deku, but you're more than that." "Well, you also said I'm the king of these kaijus, meaning more than one. Where are the others?" "Well, I'm not sure about the others, but you have met the queen of all kaijus, haven't you?" "Hold on, so you mean Mothra?" "Yes, she is like you, but her job is to keep you in line. I'm sure she already knows what she is, so don't worry about that, okay? But I do hope you must keep this secret from your friends, you understand?" "Do mom know about this?" "No, and it will stay that way, okay?" "Yes, father." Deku's father leaves his alone as Deku thinks about his situation, juggling his kaiju powers and the one for all that was given to him by All Might, and as he thinks to himself he can only do nothing but smile to himself. News has already spread around that after the battle between All for One, All Might will be making his retirement plan very soon, which would change the superhero world forever if not for incoming hero Godzilla, whose actions has given hope to Japan and fear to the many villains that live here. And as for Deku, who is slowly regretting deciding to walk, is bombarded by legions of new fans, women giving him their numbers as they balloon their chest towards him, hoping to seduce him. A part of him wanted to tell them to leave him be, but he will just let them have their fun. Sometimes after Deku reaches UA, he and the rest of 1A will be moving into dormitories. Everyone was able to set up in their own room as young Deku gets a knock at his door as he opens the door. "Oh Mothra, it's him." Deku wasn't able to get his sentence out as Mothra clashes her lips into Deku as she rubs her hands on Deku's abs. Deku takes a handful of Mothra's plumped ass, lasting for a few minutes until they separate, Deku's surprised face staring at Mothra's haze one. "Mothra, that was unexpected." "I'm sorry Deku, but the fear I felt when you were fighting that villain and the damn pheromones you keep putting out, I've been able to hold myself back, but I need you now. Hell, I don't even care if the other girls have you. I've seen how they look at you and I don't mind sharing. That's if you want me, my king." Deku's only response was to lock his door as he takes Mothra to his bed. The next day the class of 1A would notice how close Deku and Mothra's are and the slight jealousy of Momo, Ochako and Tsuyu, but this was all interrupted by Aizawa informing the class that since the provisional license exams is approaching, the class must come up with their own ultimate moves, something Deku has decided to skip considering his burning Godzilla form. He instead decides to make improvements to his hero costume, so he makes his way to the support department, which leads to an explosion. As the smoke clears, an annoyed Deku looks upon a blushing Hatsune. "Can you get off me?" Sorry but holy smokes, you're the almighty Godzilla, you are as cute as they say. Well, what can I do for you? I wish for improvements for my costume so it can handle my powers a lot better, especially my burning form. Well, I can do that as long as you only use my talents for the future. Well, if it's good, I don't mind. Happy with Deku response. Hatsune kisses Deku on the cheek as she gets back to work. Time has passed as it's time for class to finally get their license to become official heroes. Deku costume hasn't gotten any major changes, but it's more reinforced, allowing him to put out even more power without destroying his costume. Deku looks upon his class, seeing the blushing faces of most of the former heroes looking upon the new generation in the state of a dark toned skinned bunny hero, and the curious looks from students from other schools, and lastly he see the hateful looks of Todoroki and Bakugo, and all he can do is smile at them and just says bring it. Thanks for listening, and remember, the disrespect is real. Goodbye.